Velkommen til Troldspejlet, hvor vi i dag besøger stuntmanden Hans Peter Ludvigsen, der viser os, hvordan man sprænger et menneske i luften. Det bliver til sidst i dagens Troldspejl. Men først skal vi se lidt mere til Star Trek. I sidste uge så vi klip fra biograffilmen Star Trek Generations, der netop har premiere. Men vi nåede ikke at komme ind på alle de mange special effects, som filmen er fyldt med. Så dem kigger vi nærmere på her.
Most of these effects are happening entirely in the computer. With computer graphics, you really have a much greater level of control, and you're really free to visualize anything you want, and that's where the fun is. The main computer graphics effect in this film is this energy ribbon. We didn't want it to be lightning or fire. We wanted it to be something completely otherworldly.
The effects team utilized cutting-edge techniques to visualize the Nexus ribbon, beginning with a variety of grids and movement tests. The base element is the energy core. Layers of detail are added, from colored reflections to winding neon tendrils.
We have these tendrils of energy that flow and churn around it. They can draw things into it, starships or planets. One of the things that we hope to do is we hope to take this starship right into the heart of that energy ribbon so you can see all this stuff going around it and really feel like, my God, the ship is going to be destroyed.
The Enterprise is rendered separately on a computer, and a flight path is plotted for the ship. Finally, 15 separate elements are combined to achieve the one-of-a-kind encounter between the Enterprise and the Nexus.
I don't know of any other makeup artist that has had the opportunity that I've had to create so much.
Along with the makeup, the visual magic of Star Trek includes massive sets, high-tech gadgetry, and stunning special effects.
The bridge and a couple of other sets were gimbaled, so they would actually shake. So the sets shook, we shook, the camera shook, the soundstage shook. The chairs exploded. There were ejection seats built in. It was fabulous.
In one of the film's most spectacular special effects sequences, the crew of the Enterprise faces off against the evil Klingons.
Fire at will.
What do we know about that old Klingon ship? Any weaknesses?
To shoot this ultimate confrontation, several models of the Enterprise were built. The effects team spent months constructing replicas ranging in size from a 4-foot miniature to a 25-foot fully operational model.
We're building a lot of new things for it. We're doing some pretty intricate paint jobs on these ships, and we're doing lighting to try and bring a lot of detail to it, because the Enterprise will be, 40 feet across, and we want it to hold up and really have a lot of nice detail on it.
Begin separation sequence. Full impulse power once we're clear.
What's going to happen if the ship's getting shot up? Eventually, they're going to separate the saucer from the body. And as the saucer accelerates away from the body explodes behind them. And the explosion from the body makes the saucer go into the atmosphere of the planet.
Power controls are offline!
To create the effect of the Enterprise penetrating the planet's atmosphere, the filmmakers used a motion-controlled camera.
How's that?
By shooting multiple takes of the miniature, they are able to add new elements to the shot. The process begins with a blue screen background, which is replaced by a black matte. Additional passes capture the exterior lighting of the ship, as well as the interior lighting. The final shot adds the planet's surface and a rim of fire.
Attempting to level our descent!
To achieve the crash on an alien planet, the effects team constructed one of the largest landscape miniatures ever built.
this has to look really big. So of course we want to build the model as big as possible. It's 100 feet long by 40 feet wide. We started with a basic substructure of plywood. Over that we sculpted these foam mountains. We laid carpeting over the set, and that gives us the nice kind of rolling hill effect. As far as the dressing on the top, we're using a variety of things. We found this fluorescent green paint that's used to mark streets, and we use that to paint a lot of the green hills, which to your eye look way, way, way too green, but on film it looks great.
All hands, brace for impact!
For a dramatic shot of the saucer flying directly at the camera, the filmmakers had to devise a way to capture the action without destroying their equipment.
The camera needs to be directly in the path of the ship, so we're placing a mirror in there to get a virtual viewpoint that's right in the path of the ship. We'll plow right through here, smash right through the mirror, and we'll get our shot.
All right, here we go, folks. Standing by, please. Everybody's on your marks. Stand by. Roll cameras. And action!
We got a really nice piece there. Boy, real dramatic, right into camera.
Star Trek Generations er som bekendt det første møde mellem den gamle tv-series Kaptajn Kirk og Kaptajn Picard fra rumskibet Enterprise nye besætning. Det nye Enterprise er proppet med tekniske finesser, som det gamle rumskib ikke havde, og en af de mest spændende nyheder er nok det såkaldte holodeck, hvor besætningen kan komme på fantasirejser ind i helt andre verdener.
Computer, exit. Although objects appear solid on the holodeck, in the real world, they have no substance.
In the television series, the characters traveled from Victorian England to the Old West. In the film, the Enterprise crew uses the holodeck to board an 18th century ship. This scene was shot off the Southern California coast.
Our first week was spent on an old schooner called the Lady Washington. We were all in period British naval garb with the tri-corner hats and the wonderful big epaulets. It was a chance to go out to sea with your friends for a week and wear wild costumes.
Den nye biograffilm bliver fulgt op af en hel stribe udgivelser på video med Star Trek. Det drejer sig om udvalgte, særlig gode episoder fra Next Generation-serien med Patrick Stewart som Kaptajn Picard. Og den første kom allerede sidste uge, og det er en af de flotteste, The Best of Both Worlds.